Hello, my friends. Elsie here to do your sneak peek for this week. How are you? I'm here to do a reading from Aries to Pisces. Thank you for clicking here. If you're brand new, I hope you will stay. I hope you'll decide to subscribe. This is a very high-vibing tribe, I'll just let you know. And there's a lot of things that come along with that. We're always trying to raise each other up. We're all trying to find out who we are. We're not here to bash anything. Not people, not situations, not nothing. We are here to find our own understanding. So here we are, sneak peek for this week. And yes, we will start with Aries and go to Pisces. I've marked everything in the description below, which will equate to the chapters. So just go ahead and scroll along this video. You will see all the chapters are there broken into the 12 different zodiac signs. All right. We are almost at the end of the year, y'all. It's getting close, right? Santa's 5 days out. Yes. Tell me what is up here. For the collective, let's start. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Aries, please know that I do have spots still over available on Wizio. If you're interested in knowing what's coming up as a personal reading for the next year, those sales are on as well. All right, here we go. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Please tell us what's coming up this week for Aries. Aries. Our leader. All of us, right? Aries, you're at the front. You're at the front of the line. Take us into 2023 here, Aries. There we go. Look at that. Things are going to be good. So for this week, I feel like we are looking at maybe something you want to invest in. There could be something really looking up in the money aspects for you. Anything that is abundant related, that could be money, love, time, whatever the abundance is that you're after. I feel like you're going to have a lot of that this week. For some of you, it is the Queen of Wands that you feel is the abundance. You could be the Queen of Wands. In a general reading, Queen of Wands is a fire sign, right? Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. And we have the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Nine of Cups. The wish fulfillment, right? The thing that you really want to prepare to either hit the ground running in 2023 or for this week that you are preparing in the very near future is what I want to say. This is why I'm thinking hit the ground running. I just saw someone jump off the ledge, like someone doing parkour, jump off the ledge and hit the ground running. The Nine of Cups, your wish fulfillment, that's what you're after. I feel somebody here, you Aries, is carrying that pentacle, either in your pocket or in your hand, but you are looking at investing somewhere, whether that means for you in business or in love. I feel like you want to invest in this queen, or you want this queen to invest in you, one of the two. Pick it as it resonates for you. We are not talking about body parts here. We're talking about energies. And the Queen of Wands energy is a very in her power energy. She's been through a lot of stuff. She not taking your shit? Nope. You can't tell her what to do. She will go rogue. She'll say, yeah, sure, that's a great idea. Absolutely. And then she's going to go out and do what she wants. I say she because there's feminine on the card, but looking at me here, but feminine or masculine, you could be that Queen of Wands. We have the Five of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles. So I feel like you want to be standing in your power by the time you head into 2023. I feel like you're getting serious this week. And I mean, it's only the 20th, right? We still have 10 days left here. 11, really. We have 11 days. Well, yeah, 11 days to the end of the year, I guess. And I feel like you are starting to think about, I think that's what's on your mind. You're starting to think about exactly where it is that you want to invest that pentacle. I feel like you're either single or you know somebody that is, or you want to add to the pentacle situation here. But I feel like if this is you, that you are financially stable, that you are single, but you are in this abundant energy of standing in your own power, doing your own thing. You know how to make the pentacles. You know how to stack the pentacles. You don't really need anyone's help here. But what I do feel is though, and correct me if I'm wrong, for those of you who are famously and carefully wealthy, that you know, you can have it for yourself, but is it that much fun if you don't have someone to share it with? And I think that's where the extra pentacle comes in. This week, I think you are, Aries, thinking about, do I really want to invest here in the place that I'm in? Because I see 5 swords. And so it feels like there's a fight going on here. You could be in an argument or in an intense situation where there's right fighting and possibly, Charlie just said a character assassination. So I feel like maybe you had some words with this person. If this is not you, you've had some words with this person, or you are the person who had words with the single person possibly, or someone who's in that singular energy. But either way, I think this week is the week that you're planning. You're strategically planning about what's coming around the corner, I believe. And this is the year that you want to hit the ground running in 2023 and find what your wish fulfillment is. Maybe you already know what it is and you're headed that way. Maybe this is a single person for you. Someone that you two, between you, had words. What are we moving on from? Love. So it feels like there is a connection here, Aries, that you're moving away from. It feels like it could have been, is what I want to say. It could have been, or still can be, if you choose it to be, the wish fulfillment. But to me, this 6 of Swords is representing some lessons that you're learning in love right now. And whoever this person is, the one that you want to bring the pentacle to, I believe that that's the person that you're kind of got your back to, that you're moving in a different direction is what I want to say. This person is still in the back of your mind. This person and the fact that you may want to still drop your pentacle at their feet here, I feel is an option if you want to take it. I feel that's the wish fulfillment, but I feel you're moving away from that in the favor of lessons. We have 6 and 5, right? Which is 11. And that is the master number. Yeah, I feel like there is some intuitive or some universal lessons that are going on here. And it might have to do with either how you ended it with someone, or how you spoke with someone, or you spoke and then moved on, or it's something like that. It's a tough situation. It's an intense situation. I feel like you still have feelings for this person, though. They could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I feel like you still have feelings for that person because they're sitting the closest to your wish fulfillment here. I think that you see this person as strong, building their thing, standing on their own. This person, I feel you also feel, has their emotional life under control, Aries. That they are happy. Maybe that's why you're moving away, that you see this person is already happy. This person may have offered you an opportunity to bring your emotions in a little closer, Aries. But I feel like you may have been in a thing, or maybe you are in a thing. Whenever I see this particular depiction of the 4 of Cups, I see the person who's got their eye tightly on that cup, right? The 4th one. Because there's 2 here and 1 here, it feels like somebody feels outside of this relationship. Somebody feels like there's, if your person is in a relationship, or maybe you are Aries, I feel like there's 2 people over here and 1 over here. It feels like a third party or the odd man out. And so if you are the odd man or the odd person out of this throuple here, I feel like the cup is what you've now got your eye focused on. That you're focused on some sort of opportunity that may have come to you from the Knight of Pentacles, or from the 9 of Pentacles, the person who is doing really well in their lives. I feel like there is a soulmate feeling here, is what I want to say, that you are moving away from the soulmate. Why is that? You know that they are the happiness. It could be because of money. You could be right now dealing in some things that are cutting money short. I mean, it's December. It's no big revelation, right? We could be overspending, absolutely. But I feel like, honestly, that you really still do want something to transpire or to materialize in the world here with this person. I do feel like with it snuggled, you know, the page of coins snuggled up against the 9 of Cups tells me that you really do wish to have your wishes fulfilled and you want to move forward. You want to start brand new. It's scary. Wobbly legs. I see the fawn sitting there with the butterfly on the end of its nose. It is a transformational time. And I feel like you have, this is uncharted territory in the future is what I want to say. You haven't been here before, Aries. But you're going to take it as you would. You're going to take it as the King of Pentacles, because that's the one, to me, the King of Pentacles is the one that's most grown of the kings, right? The one who really has a really balanced, dedicated, and really leveled understanding of what materialization is. So this person has the Midas touch, right? Always being offered opportunities to make pentacles or to make abundance. This is the one who is the provider, right? Maybe you are someone who is a provider or a father, or you're someone who is really responsible with money. Maybe you're in the financial district or area. Maybe that's what you do for a living. But I feel like what you do want is you want to have balance. I think it's with this person here. I'm kind of nosy today, so lucky for you, Aries. I'm a little bit nosy in your business here. Let me get in your business. Who is this person who is the Nine of Pentacles? I feel like the Nine of Pentacles person is the one that if you had, yes, Charlie just said if you had your druthers, right? Some of you will get that right away. But, it's an older saying. I'd rather, do this or that, right? If you had your druthers, what would you choose, right? I think that you would choose the Nine of Pentacles, because on both of these cards, yeah, we have three now. The Pentacles showing up here 3 times. I really feel as though you want a partnership, want to offer a partnership of some sort to this person. And it might be a business partnership, because to me, the Three of Pentacles is not necessarily romantic. It is more about getting someone on your side first. Yeah, bringing them over to your side, explaining the situation in a very balanced and even way. Six of Pentacles, the Magician, and the King of Pentacles. Okay, so this person is someone that you are actually in love with, someone that you see as being sent to you from the universe, but you're not taking action here. It could be a Taurus, doesn't have to be, but it feels like you two might have worked together, or this Taurus has been working on themselves, and maybe you're feeling a little bad that now that this person is healed and making decisions, all sorts of decisions and sacrifices, that you might be one of them. Yeah. Something is coming to an end here. I feel as though you're going to stop moving forward to this connection here. And I'm not sure why you're moving away from it, Aries. You'll have a better answer. But it says Six of Pentacles, the Magician, and the King of Pentacles. I think right now, this person, if you're wondering, is someone who doesn't have their eye on you, Aries. If you have your eye on them, you're not their concern right now. This person right now is growing money, growing their business, growing their abundance. And they are also growing into the King of Pentacles. So we could have two masculines here for sure, but understand that we all have masculine and feminine energies. And that's why, that's why the body parts just don't fit when it comes to tarot, because we're talking about energy. And you can have masculine energy in a feminine looking body and a feminine energy in a masculine looking body. So I feel like we could be dealing with either two masculines or two feminines here. But pick your side. And we have the Magician. There is something here that is supposed to materialize, and I feel like this person is what they're focused on, and what they're focused on materializing right now is wealth. So this person, you're not even on their radar, is what I want to say. You're not even on their radar right now. So you're over here making decisions. Oh yeah, I'm going to move away. I'm going to move away from love and da da da. This person really isn't focused on you. So I think that you should take the path in which is best for you going into the future. Oh, is that right? Oh, Aries, you always make everybody believe that one thing and then you do another thing. And it's we've got the Judgment card, the Moon, and coins. Look, we're already in the shadow period. I don't even know when retrograde starts for Mercury, but it's coming up, y'all, right? And I mean, right now we're in retrograding in a couple of things. So I think what's going on here is that somebody doesn't see you coming. I think the plans that you're making are for this person in the Nine of Cups, and I think that person is the Queen of Coins, the Queen of Pentacles. So you see this person as your equal. You see them as someone who is your equal, or someone who looks like you. you see yourself in them is what I want to say. But I think that this person, what this queen doesn't see is that here you come. Yeah. And I don't even know that you've made the decision to do this yet, but you might make the decision to do that this week, to reach out to someone that you thought, nah, they're never going to take my call. It's over. It's completely over. And if that's what you're thinking, I think the moon energy is making you feel that way, because I feel like this came down right next to you for a reason. This person is probably waiting for you to call. Okay. All right, Aries, that could be this week, huh? Yeah? Perhaps. Maybe you'll say yes, maybe you'll say no. All right, Taurus. Here we go, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. How are you, my bovine friends? I am your Taurus sister. My sun sign is Taurus. I am here for the sneak peek for you for this week. Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. What do we got here? Taurus, if you're interested in a private read, still some space over on Wizio. Please look into the description. Only way you can book me is at Wizio. Email me if you have any questions. The link to Wizio is in the description. All right. Here we go, Taurus. It's coming up for you this week. Sneak peek for this week. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Page of Moons. All right. Affection. Somebody, a message of affection and affectionate messages coming in or out, either flowing from you or to you. Because the Five of Wands in reverse, if you're going to get the Five of Wands, it might as well be in reverse, right? Page of Moons, we've got the Two of Moons here. And Two of Moons is Cups. So this is the Wandering Moon Tarot, by the way, and got it on Etsy. Beautiful deck. And the moons in this deck are cups. So we have the Two of Cups, we have the Page of Cups, and then we have the Five of Wands in the reverse. So the Five of Wands in reverse, right? You know, in the upright, it's all about kind of, you know, beating yourself up about something that you haven't been able to make a decision about. It's about indecision. But in the Five of Wands in the reverse, I feel like you finally are letting yourself off the hook, Taurus, I think, is what I want to say. You're letting yourself off the hook. You're going to stop beating yourself up about things that are not necessarily materializing on the schedule that you hoped that they would. The Page of Moons, I think, is the message that is coming to you. Taurus, you have a message of love coming to you here. I feel like you change or shift your energy from this place of, why don't they want me? Why don't they like me? What is wrong with me? To, there's nothing wrong with me. It's a problem that is theirs, not a problem that is mine. I know who I am. I know what I'm doing. I feel like that in shifting this energy, it brings different energy. I feel like it brings the energy of someone who is sending in messages of affection or love. Let's face it, love doesn't happen right away. But I feel like the Two of Moons is the intention, and that's in the very near future. Messages that are either romantically related or related to someone who has affection. I always say affection when I see the Page of Moons because pages are young, right? Affection, possibly love. The Knight of Swords, wow. And the Seven of Stars. The stars in this deck are pentacles. So somebody's been waiting to make their move on you, Taurus. Someone is making a move on you, Taurus. I just want to say that I was reviewing my Taurus video from last week, and I just want to let you know that at the end, I let you know that there's going to be a plot twist. So what I didn't know at the time is I was actually going to a place. A friend had invited me over for some drinks over the weekend, and I went. Guess what? Plot twist. I think I may have bumped into somebody that may be my person. It's so crazy, y'all. I really don't know what I say in these readings. I skip through them to get you a title, to give you the gist. But yeah, when I watched that reading through, it kind of blew my mind. So I'm going to say plot twist. Somebody's coming towards you really quickly. It's a long way around, sorry. Somebody is coming to you quickly, I feel. Someone who's been waiting to tell you exactly how they feel about you. I feel like you have some sort of a message coming in quickly here. The Knight of Swords is here. Somebody wants to talk or give you some information, and it might be information that you've been waiting on. So maybe this isn't even the person who's connected to the Two of Cups. This could be someone completely different that brings you news you've been waiting on about this person. We have the Five of Stars in the reverse, which is the Five of Pentacles. There's a reconnection here. So this is someone that you've been disconnected from, Taurus, for a while. This person wants to reconnect with you. I believe you've been waiting for them to reconnect with you, and I think this week is the week. I think somebody either reaches out to say Happy Holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, by the way, for all of you. Yeah, Hanukkah is now. And, you know, somebody is wanting to reconnect with you. The full moon is in reverse. Just listening, I'm sorry. It goes quiet a little bit when I listen. You know what? I feel is with the full moon in reverse, I feel that this past full moon that we had has something to do with it. I feel like it's given somebody something to think about is what I want to say. The full moon being in reverse feels like feels like they have adverse feelings about moon cycles, because some people don't believe that the moon has anything to do with what's going on with us, which if you know that our bodies are what, I don't know what the exact number is, 75 or 80% water. Come on, if the moon can move tides in and out, the moon moves within us. So I feel like there's somebody who doesn't necessarily believe in moon phases or the changes that the moon brings, but I do believe this person is intuitive enough, Taurus, that they are coming in and reconnecting because of the moon phase, is what I want to say. This person doesn't believe that there are any key differences between any of the moon phases, but this person has been, I believe, I want to say unearthed or revealed, or something has been revealed to them under the full moon, in the full moon energy, and that's why they're wanting to connect or reconnect with you. I've got the Ace of Wands, and they're hot on your trail. Yeah, they are very passionate about you. It's not only about the Two of Cups. They're very attracted to you. They want to begin something new. This person is thinking in a very, I want to say spicy yet romantic way. Four of Moons means this person hasn't been sharing. It's been quiet. There's been no communication. This person wants to reconnect with you, but there's been no communication. Somebody's been holding on to the fourth cup, though, really tight. Yeah. I always think that when I take this away, right, there's three cups there. So I feel like this person wants the reunion, and they're holding on to the idea of the reunion. I don't ever read the Four of Cups in any other deck like that, but I see it in this deck. It feels like somebody's holding on really tightly to a possible reunion coming up in the very near future. So someone could be reaching out to you to say happy holidays, or hey, do you want to go for a holiday drink? Can I buy you dinner? Can I see you before? You know what I mean? I feel like somebody is going to try and reconnect with you. The Two of Pentacles tells me that this person could be suffering financially, but they also could be suffering an imbalance, or they're feeling like they're just holding on. Maybe they're reaching out for you as a life raft, right? Maybe they're having a really hard December. Come on, y'all. We know, you know, I know how hard this month can be for those of us who don't have family left, or who don't connect with our families, or are trying to heal our lives from toxic family members or toxic situations. And those of you who are in my tribe, I get you. Yeah, I get you. Comes up for me that way every year. So we have the Knight of Wands. Yeah. We have somebody who is interested in you romantically, Two of Cups, but they are also interested in you in a passionate way, very attracted to you. This person feels as though you may not be as attracted to them as they are to you, that perhaps they've been holding on to the thought of having a reunion with you to no avail. I think this person feels like you're not going to take their advances, but you will. Four of Wands. I believe you will. I believe you still have faith that there is some sort of connection here, that even if even if it ends up that you guys get together and decide that the Four of Wands is not what you want, that I feel like you tried. Two of Wands, you went to the path. You tried to do what you could, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But I really feel like some of you are still kind of holding on to the reunion and hoping that it will happen. I'm telling you, Taurus, go see that video. It's a plot twist. I'm telling you, it's a plot twist. I've been seeing it in the comments. It's not who you think it is. Yeah. The person you think that you've been waiting for is not your person. Got the Ace of Moons. Ace of Cups is on the bottom. Someone else is bringing in love. Someone who is no longer overthinking the situation with you. Seven of Wands. Someone who has been standing their ground for way too long. And the Four of Pentacles in quietness and silence. Right? They've been standing their ground for way too long. They walked away from you, but it's time to reconnect, right? Five of Stars, Five of Pentacles to the Six of Pentacles. They now want to move to reciprocity. Their intention in the future, in the very far future, I believe, is to get you in some sort of a long-term relationship. But, you know, the King of Wands or the Knight of Wands, when they come in, they can seem kind of more about the flesh than anything else. Please know that that's a ruse. They know that you are a sexual being. They are very attracted to you. You're very attracted to them. It's only natural. But they're going to come in and try and throw the passion at you first. And I'm not saying whether you should take it or not. That's going to happen sometime this week. All right. Here we go. Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Gemini, I hope you are well. Happy Tuesday-ish to you. You may be seeing this on early Wednesday morning or maybe Tuesday night as I get it uploaded. But here we go for you, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What's coming up for you in this sneak peek for this week, Gemini. Gemini, if you're interested in a private read, you know where to go. Go to the description. You will find what you need there in order to communicate with me or to book over at Wizio. Okay. Gemini, we have the King of Cups here. We start out with somebody who is, oh, yes, somebody who is psychic, somebody who is possibly thinking about calling in, connecting with psychically to the person who is their vibrational match is what I want to say. There's been no reciprocity, no communication, no giving of things. There's been no giving between you and somebody that you're deeply connected to. I believe in either your feelings or your emotions. Of course, it could be family, but it does feel like love. But it feels like it is somebody that you're maybe a little bit scared of. That's what it feels like. Gemini, I think you're kind of scared to give reciprocity to this person because of this. I feel that the fear here is real, that this person will connect to you in a codependent way, or they will play you like a puppet. I feel like you have no, what do I want to say? You have no defenses when it comes to this person. I feel like this person is your kryptonite, Gemini, is what I want to say. This person's your kryptonite, and you have no way to fight them off. Yeah, I feel like you have been trying to get in front of it. Charlie's showing me someone who's running relay races like they do at the Olympics when they pass the baton. It's like relay races. So you've been running this relay for a very long time, passing off the baton. It's coming to the point where you have no one left to pass the baton off to. You might have to take it in the home stretch, right? Is what I want to say. You might have to do it all yourself. And it gives you fear because you don't know what you're getting connected to. Is this person are they toxic? Are they going to connect to you in a way where they won't want to let go or you won't be able to have any freedoms? Queen of Wands and the Hanged Man. You're making a decision to go rogue, is what I want to say. Gemini, you don't go rogue. You have the beautiful ability to be able to see things from your point of view and their point of view, but you can also flip-flop in a second. You know that about yourself, right? You can decide to do one thing and then just say, no, I'm doing something completely different and go off on your own way. And that's really who the Queen of Wands is, right? She's someone who goes rogue. You'll agree to it, but when it comes down to it, you will make your own decision, you know, based on what you want rather than what everyone else around you wants. And why? That's because you have a lot of knowledge and wisdom and you've been through a lot of things. You know that sacrifices come with a price. And if you do feel like this is a sacrifice, Gemini, to get into a relationship with someone you feel might be codependent, I admonish you to please think that over. All right, so the Nine of Wands, the Queen of Cups has now come out. That's who you're trying to get to. I believe it's the Queen of Wands that you also see as the Queen of Cups, vice versa. I believe it's pre-Empress energy. So you either are dealing with someone who's got fire and water or water and fire. Either way, water and fire is Sagittarius as well, I always say, right? They could have Sagittarius, but it could, you know, it could be coming from here. So we have a Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. And we have the Queen of Wands, who is Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. We have Pisces in the Hanged Man, and we have Capricorn is what I want to say. So the Pisces energy here is you're trying to figure out, you're trying to look at it from every angle. Is this really too good to be true? Gemini, I think you're asking yourself, is this really too good to be true? Because it looks really good and I'm looking it over, but am I missing something? Is it codependent? You're looking at the Queen of Cups as someone who's your equal, right? Someone who is your person. But this person, I think, scares you with their fire. I think they make you nervous with their fire because you've been through so much. I feel like you're the wounded warrior and you don't want to get hurt again. And I get it, of course, Gemini. But you still want a reunion. You must, it feels like you must reconnect with the Queen. I don't know if you're the Queen or the King, so take it as it resonates, but you could be the Capricorn. You could have Capricorn in the chart, right? You could be the cross-watcher. So I feel like with the Three of Cups that there's still a reunion on the book. Someone's going to make a sacrifice, a deep sacrifice. They're going to go, oh yes, Charlie said they're going to go against a better judgment. Their better judgment. And this person, I feel, has already made a judgment. I think it's you, Gemini, that you've judged somebody here. Somebody that you have quite a bit of affection for. This person, there could be a very big age difference with them. Or somebody is more immature than the other or more mature than the other. You could be connecting with the Hierophant. I feel like you feel that this person is very stuck in their ways, is what I want to say. That you feel like they don't have any fluidity or they don't have the ability to change their mind. I feel like the Hierophant is here because you feel as though this person could be toxic and they might want to take you over, is what I'm saying. You have affection for them and you want the reunion. It's the Queen of Cups that we're talking about here. Now, the Queen of Cups is not the Hierophant. The Queen of Cups is not a Taurus. She works at everything with her energy, her heart space energy or her psychic energy, right? She's a healer and a lover and kind and always giving, but also sometimes in danger of being depleted because of who she is. She's always the giver. I feel like, Gemini, that you see somebody here that might be, that you think this person can't be all of it. They have to be like stuck in their ways or not willing to change. Maybe they're codependent. I feel like you're trying to find reasons to not move forward with this person because they are someone who is very honest with you and you don't like how honest they are with you. The Queen of Swords is here, but also the Knight of Swords is here. It feels like this person, here doesn't really wait for you to take action, that they are the person who takes action upon you. This could be that a feminine and a masculine, where the masculine, the Scorpio, does not want to be pursued, and the Queen is actually coming at him as the Queen of Wands and wants to do the pursuing. I feel like, Gemini, you don't want to be pursued, but I feel like this person's been waiting for you to pursue. Yeah, I think you're still thinking about what you're going to do here, though. You're coming out of some healing here, but I think that it's kind of all, it's up in the head. It's a situation that's not finished, that's not closed, but you still have indecision about it. I feel like you're holding the cycle open because you're avoiding change, you're avoiding the ending. You don't want to know that this is actually the end, is what I feel. And you're kind of in your head with swords here. You don't want to draw blood. You don't want to fight. No, but I feel like you're not sure if you want to do this, if you want to really give it another shot yet. I feel like you don't like the way this person is very honest with you. They come at you really quickly. They take action towards you. And I think that you are you've probably got some Scorpio somewhere, or a Cancer somewhere, or Pisces somewhere, where you're not really into how people of fire deal with people of water. Yeah, it makes you uncomfortable. But I think that that could be coming this week. I think that there could be some sort of a communication between you coming this week, is what I want to say. All right. Here we go. Cancer. All right, Cancer, here we go. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Jupiter. Cancer, if you're interested in a private read, please look over at the description there. There's a link to Wizio where you can see all of my pricing. I am currently reading for the new year, for the first quarter. So that is January, February, March, and April. You can get that reading over there. Personal, it goes week by week. It's very detailed. It's a long reading, just saying. All right, here we go. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. We're looking at Cancer. What's coming up for Cancer? This sneak peek for this week, please. We are looking at the King of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. 8 of Wands. The Devil. And Strength card. Capricorn and Leo energy. There's no communication, Cancer. You stopped communicating. Something's going on in your life that is not good. That's what I want to say. You're dealing with some demons, is what I want to say. You're dealing with attachments and demons. Things that you thought you could outrun are catching up to you, is what I want to say, Cancer, and you need to be strong. These are things that you either put on the back burner or didn't do anything with, decided it wasn't enough, wasn't important enough to pay attention to. And so you didn't speak about these things. You didn't take action on these things. And I feel like now these things are catching up to you. The Devil energy is here. That's the Capricorn energy. You could be, I associate Capricorn with money, not necessarily the Devil energy, but I feel like what's going on here is that you could be having money issues, or you're dealing with some personal demons, things that you want to rectify before the end of the year. I feel like you're not communicating with anybody right now. And the Strength here, yeah, you're trying to tame your demons. Look at that beautiful depiction. You're trying to make friends with the things in your head, with the things in your soul. You're trying to reconcile things, is what I want to say. And the universe has tucked you under their wing here. Tucked you under the wing, right? Yeah, it's putting a fire in your hand to light the way, and has tucked you under their wing to say, look, you can do it. You have courage. There is strength. You're being blessed with, I believe, the hard energy you need to go forward, because Leo is of everything Leo does, is Leo's not scared. Leo is the performer. Leo will run at it, even if they don't know how to take care of it or do it. Leo's going to run at it anyway. Wants to be seen, not afraid of the spotlight, not afraid for you to see them falling down in their process either. Leo doesn't care. Leo's just going at the shiny thing. Yeah, whatever. The shiny thing is whatever's making them happy, right? You could be dealing with a Leo or a Capricorn. We do have a King of Pentacles in the bottom of the deck. This issue that you're having here could be money. Maybe something has crept up on you that you didn't take care of, and I feel now it feels like you've kind of gone underground, is what I want to say. Oof, look at that. That is a beautiful card, isn't it? And you can see all the wands have shattered the glass, and they're forcing their way in. So I feel like what you're doing is you're battening down the hatches. You're putting up the boards on the window and saying, no, I can't deal with communication right now. I need to figure out what I'm doing here. I can't do the communication, because there's really nothing good to say right now. You're trying to gain your strength, trying to wrestle with your demons, and you don't want to spread that around, right? You know what? It's all coming to an end. All of this really hard energy for you, Cancer, is about to come to an end. The Knight of Pentacles is here, and I feel like, yeah, this is the thing that you left in the background, right? The thing that you didn't take care of is probably a money thing. Knight of Pentacles tells me that there were some details you missed, or you didn't go over the details. You decided it wasn't important enough to do, and then this thing kind of backed up on you. But look, the Knight of Cups is here, and you're being given strength and courage and the ability to tame a beast, the inner beast probably. I feel like you usually work out of ego is what I want to say, because these two cards, they remind me of ego, right? Because the devil doesn't care what you think. They're going to do what they're going to do, whether you're watching them or not. And the strength is also wanting to be seen, right? It is Leo. It's a little bit egoic energy. But I feel like the Knight of Pentacles is very telling. It tells us that, you know, the thing that was toxic, that was hanging out in the background, that you didn't look at it. You decided to turn away from it. But we have the Nine of Cups. Look, you've got wish fulfillment coming in. You're going to work on it. It's going to work out in your favor, but you've got to wait it out. I feel Five of Wands. Yeah. There's a lot of indecision. You're beating yourself up about decisions that you didn't make or did make, or you know what, Cancer, it is what it is. I was talking to my bestie today, and she said, I hate when people say that. It is what it is. It's like you're kind of sloughing it off. But when, you know, the way I learned about that phrase was from a very dear friend that I worked with. And that person would say to me, look, it is what it is. In other words, don't die on that hill. That isn't the place where you need to end it all. That isn't the place that is the ending. It's only a speed bump. That's all it is. So don't spend all of your energy there. So the Five of Wands is telling me that you're kind of in indecision, and you're kind of, you know, feeling badly about not... You're so focused on feeling badly about what you let go by the wayside that is now kind of crept up on you. I feel as though you're feeling badly about that. And the Five of Wands is beating yourself up again. Yeah, it is something that you are... It feels like something you're going to have victory over, okay? That's what I'm going to say. So whatever hard time you're going through, Cancer, it's going to be victory for you. And I say that because 5 and 1 is 6. That's a 6 of Wands, and that is victory. That's people... it's also you on your high horse, but it's also people... it's also people who are admiring you for coming through this hard time, right? 6 of Cups. Oh, look how beautiful. 6 of Cups. This... deck, by the way, is called the Wizard's Tarot, and I love it. So we have the 6 of Cups. I feel like you do want to have victory here, and I also feel as though this is something that's deep-seated from childhood, is what I want to say, that you ignore things or you don't take care of them when they need to be taken care of because they scare you. And it feels like you've had a history of this, but this is something that was set in you or that you learned in childhood from either a parent or whoever was the caregiver, that you learned that just put it on the back shelf for now. You don't need to look at it until it really gets terrible. And I think that's the situation that you're dealing in right now. But you're going to come out fine. Look, you're going to take action. The 9 of Cups wouldn't show up in the middle of your reading here if it wasn't going to be okay. I feel like the wish fulfillment you have is that you do have enough chutzpah. You do have enough chutzpah. You do have enough energy, courage to get you through. I feel like this whole situation is leveling you up, is what I want to say. And that's why it's so hard. It's leveling you up to a place where you have to learn the lessons of the King of Wands. And I admonish you, Cancer, please go to the internet and look up the meaning of the King of Wands. I feel like this is your path, and this is where you're going. You have to learn to take action quickly, impulsively sometimes. Yeah, it's an old training that you have from being young. Somebody taught you, just put it away for now, and we'll deal with it when it gets to be a big ugly mess. We have the Page of Cups. It's blocking everything. I feel that this whole situation that you're going through, I feel that you're growing and leveling up, but I feel like it's been really hard on your romantic life, and it's been a lot is what I want to say. Yeah, the 9 of Wands, it's been a lot to carry around. But I think you have people in your corner. I think there's people on your side. If things get really bad, please reach out to someone that is in your soul tribe. Look at those people behind him. They've got his back. Somebody here has got your back that you're ignoring. Please don't ignore that person. It's somebody that you might have feelings about, and that's why you're ignoring that person. It's someone you have feelings about, the 7 of Cups, or you feel that person has more options here. Tell me why you're not communicating. The Sun, Two of Wands. Because you only like to communicate about good things. You only want to communicate about what's going well. You don't necessarily want to communicate about the things that you don't really know. The things, the feelings that you're feeling, the overwhelm that you're feeling of trying to take care of all of this by yourself. The King of Swords, I feel, is pointing at the Two of Wands because it is time for you to speak the truth about the path that you're on. And the path that you're on, I feel, is a good one. I feel that the reason you're not speaking to other people about what's going on with you right now, that you're keeping it under wraps, is because you're not very good at sharing your feelings and your emotions. And number two, I feel like it's because you feel if you don't just talk about good things all the time, that these people aren't going to want to have your back. It's not true. I don't think it is. We have the Star and the Six of Pentacles. You're going to heal. Yeah, reach out to your people. You're going to heal. Six of Pentacles. Somebody wants to give you reciprocity in healing. Somebody wants to help you heal. And it doesn't mean that they got to get all up in your business. I'm just saying, Cancer, they don't have to get up all in your business. You don't have to share your business. I know you don't like to share your business. You don't have to share your business. This person wants to give you unconditional love and healing. This person wants to give you unconditional reciprocity and healing. This person just wants to be a support. They don't need to know the dirty details. They just want to be able to be your rah-rah. They want to come back round. They don't want to judge you. They want to come back round, and they want to help you resurrect whatever is still left. Whatever you can resurrect in your life, they want to help you do that. Four of Swords, they want to show you how to heal. Eight of Cups in the reverse, they want you back. They want to loop back around or have you loop back around. That's when the Eight of Cups for me is in reverse, it's my rebound card. It's like I walked away, but now I'm coming back. So Cancer, you might want to be reconnecting with somebody about this, but I'm just going to say, please, please, please reconnect with someone who might just be able from a distance to, pump their pom-poms and be your cheerleader, because I think that's really what you need right now. And I think that you struggle with feeling like a burden to some of your friends and family. All right. Leo, here we go. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Leo, how are you? I hope you are well. If you are interested in a private reading, Leo, please look in the description. And everything you need is there. It'll show you the way to Wizio, and you'll see all my pricing there. Currently doing a lot of reads for 2023. I've got the 2023 availability up right now for doing a reading for January, February, March, April, the first quarter of the year, and it's very detailed. It goes week by week. Yeah, for sure. All right. Here we go. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Leo, what's coming up for you this week? Tell me about Leo. What is this? Leo, I'm feeling something in my gut here. Something that's kind of exciting. Like I feel excited for you right now. Why am I excited for Leo? Six of Pentacles, the Devil, and Justice. You made a decision, or you will make a decision. So we have Libra and Capricorn energy here. We have the Six of Pentacles. So I feel what the excitement is here is I think that you think you've met a soulmate. Or you feel as though you're really happy with the reciprocity that you're getting from someone that maybe was a little bit under the radar. Why am I saying that, Charlie? Under the radar. Oh, because the children look like to me that they're sitting under the table. So it feels like there is, oh, you were hiding. You were hiding because you know that this person will give you reciprocity. But why were you hiding? We'll find out. I think we've got Justice here. You may have been dealing in some legal stuff lately. It doesn't feel like any kind of type of balance, but it does feel like there is some sort of a karmic thing that is being decided in the courts, possibly, that there was, it's karmic justice, right? I feel like you're learning lessons as this thing is unfolding or coming to an end or being decided on in the courts here. I feel like you've been laying low or under, those kids are under the table. There is somebody here that you know will give you reciprocity, but you're scared of them, is what I want to say. That that you're frightened that you might get too connected to that person, that it might end up being maybe a codependent connection with that person. It feels like you don't want any codependent connections. And I think that's what the devil is. It's a bit of fear that there could end up being codependency here if you do open up to the person that you want to give reciprocity to. Tell me about justice, please. Yeah, you're fighting with yourself because you are the king of passion, right? There we go. The king of wands is there. You're fighting with yourself. Yeah, unsure about what is going to come of the legal thing. You're unsure about whether you should reconnect or connect to this person you want to give your reciprocity to. I feel like you are the king of wands. You are the passionate one, and you feel as though there could be a passionate, toxic connection. I think what you're trying to do, Leo, if I may be so forward to say, I'm looking at the king of wands who's got the top hat on. If I may be so forward, I think you're very forward. Yeah. But I feel like the king of wands I feel like maybe you're experiencing some fear about connection, about having a bad connection, because I feel like you have had your fill of bad connections, is what I want to say. The Five of Wands tells me that you're coming out of a bad connection. This could be a divorce or something that has to do with a bad connection from the past. You are the king of wands, though, and I feel like you're out there trying to do your thing. I'll take this one because it came out. But you're out there trying to do your thing, meet people, but you're scared that you're going to fall into some sort of a toxic connection of some kind. Six of Swords and the Three of Cups. You're moving forward, though. I think you're moving forward. It feels like almost like you found a new soul tribe, or that you're reconnected with people. You are moving forward. You're moving on and moving forward towards the future here, even though you have little understanding of what's going on. I say that as I point to the Five of Wands because I feel like you're in indecision. You don't really have an understanding of the situation or how to take care of it, but understand that 5 and 1, that the king that's holding, you are holding the last wand here, and that's the last one that's going to give you victory. So I feel like you're going to have victory in the soul tribe, or the reconnection, or the connection of people that you've fallen into. I feel like the Three of Cups could also, of course, represent holiday parties, right? But I feel like you are, oh yes, true. Charlie said if there was a holiday party, you could be moving forward from a party where you connected with someone in a passionate way, and now it's scaring you. Three of Swords, you're scared you're going to get your heart broken. What I want to say, first of all, is whatever's happened in the past is not necessarily the best gauge for what's coming up in the future, but also be reminded, Leo, that you are a fixed sign and it's hard for you to change your mind. And changing your mind is something that is so important. If you decide that you no longer want to reside in or take part in or even be connected to somebody who's toxic, then please be careful. Right? Don't act impulsively. The King of Wands can be impulsive. Don't act impulsively. Make sure that you're moving a little slower than you usually do, because Leo, you move really quick, whether you're feminine or masculine. Three of Swords, Six of Swords, there's 9, right? I feel like you're going to put down this burden of feeling scared of the passionate connection that you have with somebody that you may have met at a holiday party or may meet at a holiday party. You're in indecision about that person. Yeah. But I think you have feelings for them. You're trying to be courageous here. There you go. Look at that. So you're trying to be courageous over a situation that really disappointed you or broke your heart. You know, and swords are about the mind. They're not about the heart. They're about the mind. The heart space is the water space, right? That is the Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. But I feel like whatever's going on in the mind is really screwing with your heart, is what I want to say. Whatever you've been through in the past and is up in your mind about disappointment and heartbreak, I feel like is what is screwing with your mind right now. You're trying to be courageous by poking your head out, is what I want to say. Poking your head out of the den really, really quietly here. I feel like you're trying to tame your own lion or the beast within right now. You're trying not to go at things so quickly. The lion is looking up at the figure 8 up here, right? That's the infinity sign. But that's spirit. So I think that you're looking for help. I think that you are a little more spiritual than you let on to people, because Leo doesn't roll that way. Yeah, you're not necessarily going to let people see your spirituality unless it ends up in your moon and your rising sign. I feel like you're trying to gain courage because you've been alone for a while. You've been disconnected from people, from places. I feel like you've just been disconnected is what I want to say. Disconnected from your gut, disconnected from your courage, disconnected from your strength. I feel like the universe ducks in here with the card of Leo to say, look, you have what it takes. You're the strong one. You're very strong. You just bulldoze it, man. You just do it. You bulldoze it. I feel like you've been feeling on the outside looking in, but you really do desire to have the abundance, the abundant relationship, the abundant friend, the abundant soul tribe. I just feel like this is abundance. This could be money. Doesn't have to be, but you could also be suffering money issues right now. You could be short on money, feeling in scarcity, and that might be impacting your ability to feel courageous. I feel like in the near future that things are going to work out fine. I feel like your abundance is here. Things are going to come to an end. It's inevitable. There are cycles that must end so other cycles can begin. This is what is going to end. You are going to stop having the money problems here. There is an end. That cycle is about to end because this guy knows what he's doing with money. He's the actuary. He's the accountant, the person who has the financial prowess, the person who can manifest anything. I feel like you are the magician right now. There's literally so many possibilities for you, Leo, is what I want to say. There are so many possibilities for you now, and you have a lot of things up in the mind that I feel that you really need to manifest, because there are so many things you're thinking about, dreaming about, maybe even writing down. But I feel like the universe is willing to give them to you, but you must ask. And I think that is what is going on here, that you don't usually ask for help. The universe is saying, ask. Ask and see what happens. Because what'll happen is you're going to become the emperor. Yeah. You're going to become the emperor. You're going to be sitting on your throne, standing in your power. The Nine of Pentacles is here. Money is not going to be a problem in 2023 for you. Going forward, it's not going to be a problem. But specifically this week is probably something that you're going to get a handle on in terms of money and who you are and how you see yourself, that you must see yourself as the emperor, the person, you know, who makes the hard decisions, who makes the decisions in general. You are the authority of something, and it might be money. The Knight of Swords and the Queen of Swords. Yeah, I feel like you just need to be very plain and frank about the issues that you're having right now. I think you need to speak to someone. You may need to speak to someone who's the King of Pentacles so you can become the King of Pentacles. And we have the High Priestess here. You know what to do. You have an intuitive mind. You know what to do. And I think that you just don't want to do it because it's frightening you. Yeah, the devil's staring you in the face. It's frightening you to take a step. It's frightening you to get into a passionate connection. It's frightening you to, yeah, you're scared. You need the strength and the courage that the universe is offering you here. Yeah, you're standing your ground. Look at that. You're going to find your soulmate. If you're that serious about it, you're going to find your person. Sorry, just listening. Your person could be Gemini. Your person could be Capricorn. They could be Libra. You could also have all of these in the chart. We've got Pisces here. We've got Aries, Taurus. We've got Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You've got lots of energies here. Sorry, just listening. I don't think you have to protect yourself from love. I think you just need to get in the flow. You need to get all of your other stuff done first, and then you can focus on that. You can focus on finding the soulmate or the person that you want to be yours, the person that the universe is going to send to you. You do have a choice here, right? It's not like you have to take any options that the universe gives you at all. But I feel like you're kind of standing your ground on maybe not necessarily getting into some sort of connection that you want to get into. You're holding yourself back. Yeah. And it might be just because the issues that are going on. But this week I feel is the week that maybe you might be, yeah, there you go, getting balance in how you think and how you feel about a soul connection, and offering your cup or offering your emotions to someone. Knight of Cups. Yeah, you want to take you want to tell someone how you feel about them, but you're terrified. You've got so much going on. So much going on that you must pick a focus. Yeah, and if this isn't your focus right now, that's okay. Maybe this is your focus right now. Because in this focus comes your strength and your courage. You're going to get strength and courage from all of this that's going on here. You're going to end up the freaking emperor. You're going to be leveling up here right away because you just won't stop. And that's who you are, Leo. You just won't stop. You will never give up. You have some good things coming in the future for you, Leo. All right. Let's get another deck here. We are looking at Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Let's look at Virgo, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Let's look at Virgo. What is coming up for you this week, Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What's coming up for Virgo? Virgo, if you're interested in a private read, please know I have room over at Wizio. I've also started a reading for 2023. It is a 4-month reading, January, February, March, April, and it is very detailed. Well, looky here. We've got the King of Wands. We start out with the King of Passion. Interesting. Are you the King of Passion, Virgo? Are you dealing with an Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo? Or maybe you have some of that in your chart. Somebody said sorry, and it made you balanced. There's a situation here that you've had your eye on for a while, wondering if you should give it as much energy as you've been giving to it. You've had your eye on it. It could be about children or something. Someone is being born or something's being born. Excuse me. It's something that makes you emotional. You are the King of Pentacles. It's going to give you balance. Just listening. It's like you have these two faces. Yeah, that's what I want to say. You have these two faces, the King of Wands and the King of Pentacles. When the King of Pentacles is on, he or she is on. When the King of Wands is not thinking about money, King of Wands is thinking about passion or things that they're passionate about. It feels like you're thinking about things that went on in the past that really, you're still thinking about those things. You don't manifest the past, please. Just don't. Don't do it. I just see the King of Wands holding out that staff, and that's the manifestation, right? That is someone who's trying to manifest an apology, possibly, from past actions. Okay, understood. Manifesting an apology from something that someone did to you. You want them to apologize. What's this? Someone in your family. Possibly someone that you've been married to or you are married to. I don't know. It feels like you want healing here. You want healing in the family, but I feel as though it wouldn't hurt if you got an apology. Because somebody here has caused issue in the family in so much that the star is here, that there is, it feels like somebody, I feel like you finally have hope that the family is going to apologize or going to is going to once again be passionate about who you are and your place in their world. What I want to say is, I'm looking at this 10 of Cups as a family, as the ultimate happiness. And I feel that it would really mean a lot to you if the person who did you wrong, and I feel that they did, because you're looking into the past over the head of the Page of Cups. It could be someone who's younger than you, could be a child, but I feel like what you want is you want to reconnect to the child. And you're looking into the past of the child. You're looking at this family here. It feels like somebody has now finally got hope with the family, and that hope or the healing that you're experiencing is now giving you balance in the near future here. I feel like you're going to get your apology. I feel like somebody is going to give you a sorry of some sort, even if it's half-assed. I do see the Page of Cups as a half-assed apology, if I'm being honest. Yeah, hope to move on, hope to move forward. You're starting to get your footing. Yeah, you're starting to get your footing because there is a cycle that's finally closed. Something has come full circle. It's ended. You don't have to go back there. I'm hoping it's not the family that's ended, but there could be a divorce here. And that could be why you're kind of looking at trying to reconnect with a child, possibly. For some of you, this could be that you require an apology as something came to an end. I feel like you have enough healing here that you are going to be able to move forward here. It is something that is going to put wind in your sails. It's going to make you want to work harder. It's going to make you want to be better, be the best at what you do. You know what I mean? Like there's no ending as to what you can accomplish now, because this whatever has gone on here is resolved, I feel, is what I want to say. There's been success here, or resolve in the World card. Something has come to a resolve here. I feel like now that this thing has come to a resolve, that I feel like you are entertaining other offers for work. That maybe you're thinking that maybe you want to do something now that you love rather than something that you don't like. You can't choose. You feel like you don't have a choice in what you do for work. Yeah, it feels like it's something that you've always done, maybe something you learned in childhood, something that sort of you do because maybe your mother did it or your father did it and you're carrying on tradition. But I feel it's something that's deeply connected to you in the heart space. So it might be a family business or something like that. So what's going on in the past here? Okay, so this all happened, the ending of the family, trying to get reconnected to the kids, finally getting your balance, moving forward, healing, all of that stuff happened because of the Wheel of Fortune. You see, things that are fortunate moving forward, the Wheel of Fortune is the planet of Jupiter. It's all of the abundance, right? Which is why I call Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. I want to know about your love situation. I want to call in your abundance, right? I want to know what's going on with that. But the Wheel of Fortune, I feel, has been tough for you because this is sometimes what it looks like. Sometimes it looks like being separated from a child or a friend or someone that you're disconnected with, and looking into the past and trying to find them again after, things kind of go sideways, right? It feels like there has been an ending in a family situation here, or the ending to the happiness, but you're healing and moving forward anyway. But that is the Wheel of Fortune. That is the fortunate stuff. It doesn't feel fortunate in the moment, but it is fortunate stuff. The good news is, here comes the Wheel of Fortune. You were living in the moon energy in the past. You were living in the dark. There were things you didn't want to tell people, things you don't want to say. Maybe you were partying too much or indulging too much, and you just felt like you didn't have any courage. You couldn't fight against it. But I feel like the universe is doing their job to figure it all out for you. So we've got Gemini, we've got Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. We've got all of the fixed signs, Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, and Leo. We've got Aquarius energy here. We've got Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. Got Leo here. We've got the moon, which is Pisces and Cancer. And again, we've got all the fixed signs with the World card. So I feel like there is a lot of opportunities for you to start and stop, for you to make decisions, earn your karma, earn your dharma by learning your karma, and then move forward. I think that's what you're going to do here. And that's I feel is what is going on this week for you, that there is an energy of something that's coming to an end or resolving itself, and it's you're grateful for that. Yep. All right. Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Libra, how are you? I hope you are well. Welcome to the sneak peek for this week. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What's going on with Libra here for this week? Libra, if you're interested in a private read, please look below in the description. You will find a link to Wizio. It's the only place you can book me. There's also an email address there if you have any questions. All right. Elsie at 10 of Cups Tarot. There we go. Libra, what's coming up for you this week? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Well, well, look at that. Yeah. You may have found a person, Libra. So yeah, this card is about victory. It's the card of Leo, so it can be a little bit about ego, being on your high horse, a little bit about that. People are actually really excited to see this person come back from the war, come back from the fight. The interesting here, this is the after tarot, so you're if you watch tarot a lot, you're used to the usual depiction of someone on the horse, and this wreath here is usually attached up here to the pole, so you can see the after tarot is what happens later. Somebody is grabbing that and giving it to another person. Now, back in the day, in the medieval day, if you do a little bit of research, you know that that is the way that people showed their town or their city that they were betrothed. And that was through a wreath on the head. The patriarch, or sorry, the matriarch would usually make the wreaths and give it to the son, who would then find someone to give that to. And whenever they went out, they would wear the wreaths. So everybody knew that they were taken. So what I want to say then is that maybe you're thinking about moving forward here and having some victory in possibly crowning someone to be your queen. If I'm dealing with a masculine Libra, I feel like we have a masculine and a feminine here on the card. So you may be seeing if someone wants to be your person or wanting to offer this week, feeling like you could make an offer. Yeah. And, an offer for sure. So yeah, I feel like there is, healing, that you've gone through a lot of healing. You've gone through a lot of healing here. I feel that you're getting your balance. I feel that you're getting better connected to you, better connected to the sun, moon, and stars. And that is in itself is what is bringing forward this want to get back into a relationship here. You want to offer somebody something here. There's an offer that you want to give to, you want to materialize something, like you want to maybe take somebody out, give a gift to somebody, someone that, I don't know what to say about that. Someone's coming, oh, okay. Someone's coming along to get the pentacle that this person has been holding, right? We always see the Knight of, or the Page of Pentacles standing alone. Someone's coming along to take the offer. This person is coming along to take the offer. I think the person is going to take it. Yeah, I feel like the healing is here. The healing, it feels like you, for some of you, you could be an entertainer and you're feeling like you're being ignored, like your efforts are being ignored. You could be someone who is an entertainer and you're really trying to get your foothold in the world. And it's been a bumpy ride. And I say entertainer because, you know, it looks like this person's like Dance Puppet, right? Oh yeah, that's a song too. Dance Puppet. You might want to listen to that. So this person, you know, there's people in the background here and they got their back to this person who's out of balance or trying to balance on one foot, right? Trying to keep their balance. It feels like it's a show is what I want to say, that you're putting on a show, but people aren't coming or you think it's not going to work. Don't abandon it though, is what I want to say. Maybe this is past energy, but I feel like you're ready to abandon something that you've been working on for a long time. And if you are an entertainer, whatever that is, I feel like you shouldn't abandon. Don't abandon the idea. Because you are going to have victory, I feel. I think you're used to abandoning, though. I think you're used to waiting for it to work and abandoning it. I don't want the cup. Yeah, I'll take it, but I don't want it. I'm just gonna let it be. Knight of Swords. Sorry, just looking here. Okay. So it feels like you of course want it to happen quicker, right? I feel like there is going to be some sort of communication coming to you regarding that. If it for those of you who are the entertainers, and I mean, when I say entertainer, I mean that people come to look at your stuff. So whether you're having an art show, or maybe you're a painter, or whether it's I don't know, could be anything really. It's something, though, that has been kind of up and down, up and down. It's been throwing you off balance, and you think you should be getting more recognition, but you're not. I feel like the recognition is coming. Somebody's going to see that your heart is overflowing. Yeah. It's somebody that has offered the cup and that you said, no, I don't think you were ready. I don't think you were ready for it, but I do think you're ready now. I think that you miss human touch. I feel like you need a reunion with somebody. 2, 3, 7. 7 cups, you're overwhelmed. You have a lot of opportunities, though, but maybe that's the reason why you're dumping out this cup. Maybe you've decided that, you know, this person who's coming by to get this pentacle isn't the person that you want. Oh, look at that. 3, 4, 5, 6. You're ready to find your soulmate. You're ready. It could be somebody that you already know, right? It could be someone that you've known for a long time. King of Wands tells me you're ready to take action. Okay. Somebody has healed their heart, I feel. After, you know, I feel like maybe you rejected somebody's cup, but I don't think you were ready. Although you really wanted to marry them or engage with them, I feel like you are now coming to a point where you are going to get into some fire energy. You're going to take some action. You're going to move forward. You know the universe is on your side. There is some sort of a love tribe or people coming together. You know, the 3 of Cups is coming out crazy because, you know, we're in holiday time and everybody is in the energy of, you know, parties and social events and things like that. And you might even meet someone at the social event, someone that you haven't seen for a long time. Someone that really you had to drop your burdens with. Someone, it became burdensome. Yeah. So I feel like it almost feels like it's a reconnection to me. Yeah, the Page of Wands is here. Good news is coming. The Judgment card tells me, I mean, we're in retrograde energy pretty soon, right? The Judgment card is telling me that something, you're wondering if this is dead and gone. Should we move away from it? Or is there good news to be had here? Should we move towards it? I think you're going to move towards it because that's the way the boat is pointed here. I feel like you go on a journey here, and the place that you end up disembarking is right here. Yeah, I feel like something that you thought was done is going to resurrect itself, and it's good news. It feels like a career. I'm just going to say, it feels like an entertainer. Somebody who thought it wasn't going to work. Disappointed with it, overthinking it. I need to get better at what I do. I'm not the best at what I do. Then you go into this place where you're not feeling good about yourself, but you still practice. Yeah, it opens up this new chapter. You still practice whatever it is that you're doing that you love, right? We've got the Knight of Cups. Messages coming from, you know, adoration from people saying, look, I know that you feel like you're kind of stuck in the dark, but this is really good. These are really good jokes. This is a really good piece you've written here. You're a really good writer or composer or whatever it is. And I feel like you're going to take a chance or a risk. Yeah, to close the chapter and make a communication with someone about getting on their team. So I think you want to collaborate. You want to collaborate with someone that you know, someone who can collaborate with you in the entertainment purposes of it. I feel like what you're going to do is you're going to stop being hard on yourself. I think the World card is here for a change of mind, to teach you some lessons, to give you some karma. Things are wrapping up from back here where you had indecision. I don't know what to do. The career's not moving. What the heck is going on? I think that is what the World card represents. Those things I feel are coming to an end because you've realized that you can communicate with someone about a collaboration. And when you make the decision to do that, it works out great. That might even be where you meet your soulmate. Yeah. Someplace that you're going to invest or is going to invest in you. It's going to bring you riches. It's going to bring you 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment. But I think what you need to practice is to not get stuck in a box, is what I want to say, is to be fluid, to have your mind opened. Make sure your mind is open to new things. Don't follow same patterns over and over again. Please recognize your patterns. And I feel just always be truthful. Yeah, and you'll find the courage to do it. I think that it's going to work out for you, and that's probably this week, that you're going to make the decision that you can do it. You can move forward, whether it's in love or whether it's with your career. I feel like it's going to work for you. If you decide, change your mind, Libra. It's okay to change your mind. All right. Oh, these readings feel a little bit long today. Here we go, Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Scorpio, how are you? I hope you are well. I am here to do a reading for you, Scorpio, your sneak peek for this week. Here we go, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Scorpio, if you're interested in a private read, please look into the description. You know the drill. Yep, my email address is there if you have any questions. Here we go, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter sneak peek for this week for Scorpio, please. Scorpio. Tell me about Scorpio. Well, okay. Scorpio. Balance. Money's good. Feeling balanced financially. Yeah. You know, the thing is that it's great to be financially balanced, right? Having enough for yourself and for others. I feel like business is going great for you, is what I want to say, Scorpio, if you have a business. But even if you're working for the man, right? If you're working in a corporation, I feel like you're climbing the corporate ladder. I feel like things, you are looking like a king, right? Your opportunities are finding you. You no longer have to go searching for the opportunities. And I feel it makes you feel really balanced and accomplished. But I also feel that you are not necessarily in a pattern of growth right now. And I mean, the sun is here, right? The sun is here. And me as a reader, when I see the sun in reverse, I still see the sun as glory, as warmth, right? But I also see the sun as, you know, not being seen. It feels like the King of Pentacles wants to be seen and is not being seen right now. This is Leo energy. And Leo just needs to be seen and heard, right? You might be shying away from the spotlight with the sun in reverse. Maybe you're not seeing things as clearly as usual, but what I want to say is right now, I feel like you're sitting on this throne. I feel like your finances are good. You're living in a good place. I feel like you're balanced. Things are good, but I also feel like where you are is lonely. You might be a single father. I'm just looking at the two behind him here, right? They look younger, maybe like pages. We have, actually we have a devil here. It could be Capricorn too. Grapes were a sign of wealth back in the medieval days. So I feel like you're happy because you're financially well, but I also feel like there's no growth here right now. That you're in a period of sort of stagnancy, that you're not really growing, you're not really going out, not letting people see you. And although it's warm where you are, I feel like what I'm saying is I feel like it's okay where you are, you're comfortable, but I feel like you're not necessarily the happiest that you could be because the sun is in the reverse. And I feel like you can be happier, but it's going to take some communication, or it's going to take some movement. It's going to take... I never can tell if it's incoming or outgoing. Feels like it's incoming, but it could be outgoing. Energy, Eight of Wands is about communication, right? Or fast-moving energy for sure. Things that are changing quickly. Change... Oh, yes. Change. Look at that. Okay. So you want to communicate with the Empress. We have Taurus and Libra here. And I feel that you want to do it quickly, but you know that it's going to have to be done impulsively. You're not going to think it over. The thing is, what makes me worried is the sun is in reverse, which means that you don't have as much clarity about the situation as you want to have. Maybe you want to get more clarity by communicating with the Empress. I feel like you want to communicate with the Empress because although you have everything that you need in terms of material things, I feel like you're without passion. Passion for life, passion for another person. Where is my passion? I want that crazy, like it feels like I want that crazy throwdown kind of passion. And that's not what you have right now. That might be why you're looking at communicating with the Empress here, Scorpio. You've been waiting to communicate, waiting for the Empress to communicate with you, but it's not happening. I honestly, what I want to say is that the Empress is out doing her own thing. She's out making things happen. This person here is holding on to the one wand, right? And the Empress, although passionate about you, isn't going to allow you to hold her back. And I feel like you've been waiting for the Empress to come to you. It feels like a deadlock. That's what it feels like. Yeah, that you've been waiting for the Empress to come to you because you're up here on your throne. Well, guess what? The Empress owns a throne of her own. I'm just saying. So I think that it feels like a deadlock between these two. It feels like you saying, look at me. I'm a catch. Why isn't this person coming forward? Why aren't they talking to me? Because the Empress doesn't chase. That's why. She doesn't need to. She's manifesting. It's all coming to her. She doesn't need to wait for ships to come in. No. Because when she asks the universe for it, it's given to her. But I think you're waiting for the ships to come in, and I think you're hoping the Empress is on the ship. We have the Page of Swords and the Knight of Swords. We've got two swords here, which is a decision. Somebody has, oh, you need more information. Well, Scorpio, that does not surprise me at all, right? You need more information. And you feel like you need more information is what I want to say. You're waiting for the ships to come in and you want to know, why is she not calling me, the Empress? Why is this person not coming to me? Why do I have to dig for the information? Why do I have to come up with all the epiphanies and wait for my ships to come in? Why can't I just move? Well, why can't you? Tell me. You haven't made the decision. That's why. We got two swords that are in the air. That tells me that somebody got something to say and it might not be kind. And I think that's why you're not moving yet. But you want to go. The impulse is here. You want to go. But you're not prepared is what I want to say. Because although the Knight of Swords is the first one over the finish line, totally unprepared. Yep. Yep. Might know kind of what they want to say, but they move so quickly that they forget things. I feel like you're nervous about communicating with the Queen. That's what I want to say. You're trying to make a decision to do that. As I say, the Queen, there she is. So I feel like this Empress, she has the ability to communicate with you in many ways. Queen of Swords, Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords, Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. She can communicate with you in any way. She has all of the knowledge and the energies of all the queens. She's choosing to come to you as the Queen of Cups, I feel. But I also feel that you have feelings for the person that is the Queen of Cups. But I don't think you understand that she's also the Queen of Swords, that she's also the Queen of Wands. She can do what she wants when she wants, and she will tell you when she doesn't like it. So that might be part of the reason of the hesitation, that you want to be the person in charge, but you also know that your person is bossed up. It's also about abundance, right? You see this person is very abundant. You want to call them and say, hey, where did you find the abundant? You're in love with this person. Scorpio, you have feelings that are deeper than deep, because what we know about Scorpio is you're not going to let us see it on the surface, my friend. But there is a depth within you like no other, my psychic friend. Yeah, you always got one foot in the pool, one foot in the energy. And you're always on, right? You can't shut off this crown chakra. Look how big the crown chakra is. You can't shut it off. I feel like you have a lot of love for this person. They are your wish fulfillment. Okay. Give me a second here. Tell me why you're not talking, though. And what do you want to say? I'm healed. I'm sorry. I'm working really hard. I've ended something. So we have the Star, right? Being very hopeful about the Empress, being very hopeful about the communication, also being very healed. Do you want to tell the Empress that you've healed, that you've realized the connection that you have with the Empress is deeper than the depths of anything you've ever felt before, that you feel really badly, Five of Cups, for not communicating sooner, and the Eight of Pentacles, that you've either been working on yourself or you've been working really hard on your spirituality. Bottom of the deck, it says that there's the World card. So something has come to an end, and it feels like you are now entertaining the idea of maybe doubling back to see the Empress. Tell me why the Sun is in reverse. The Sun is in reverse because you feel like you feel like things are not going to move forward here. So we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse in the middle. That can indicate unfortunate things, but I think mostly in this case it indicates divine timing. It feels like you need to close a cycle of silence here. You need to allow the ending. You must allow the ending or you can't move forward. What is the ending? I feel like there is something that you need to decide about you and the Empress here, that there is an ending here, that the Sun is in reverse because there was an ending and you're not exactly feeling like you want to be seen right now. You have a lot of passion for the Empress and you don't know that you can express it. I feel like the Page of Wands is in reverse because you're not taking any action. Yeah. And you don't feel like it's the time to do that right now. Right now you're kind of, I want to say you're wallowing. You're wallowing in self-pity that something has gone on that hasn't worked in your favor. We've got the Chariot and the Devil in reverse. Okay, so you're waiting to be released from something I feel that there's been no victory in. That's not going anywhere. It's not moving anywhere. And the Ten of Swords in reverse is telling me that it's not over yet. And you are worried about it coming to an end because you don't know what's going to happen. You have to end it in divine timing. I think you're waiting for the right time to end it. You want to be released and you want to go back to the crossroads. It's time to make another decision. Go on the other path, but you're not telling anybody that you're out of balance right now. You're not telling anybody that you don't have any justice. I feel like it feels to me, Scorpio, that you might be in a relationship you're unhappy with, that you may have maybe acted in haste, that instead of going after the Empress who intimidates you just a little bit, that you got into some sort of relationship that you're regretting now. That's what it feels like. That there's no justice there and you're still thinking about the Empress. All right. Here we go, Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, Sagittarius. I am here to give you your sneak peek for this week, my Saggy friends. Sagittarius, it's in my rising, and I am your Saggy sister. If you're interested in a private reading, you can please look in the description. The link for Wizio is there. You can look at my pricing when you get there. All right, this popped right out, so we're going to keep this card right here. Oh, moving on, are we? There's movement here. Somebody's moving on to wish fulfillment. It's the King of Cups. It's love. So I want to venture a guess, Sag, and just say that you have decided to move on from somebody who is Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer, or someone that you had really deep feelings for. You're moving away, moving on. It became a place of chaos for you. Chaos in the mind is what I want to say, because the Six of Swords. It became chaos in the mind. Yeah. What are you wishing for? You're moving forward into wish fulfillment, but you don't know what that means. Like, I know that you understand the term wish fulfillment, but I don't think you know what your wish fulfillment is. You just decided you need to move forward because whatever this King of Cups is, or whoever this is, has put you in a place where you felt like you had to move away from your emotions or move away from somebody who had emotions for you. What I want to say, yeah. What I want to say is that this is a mind F. Yeah. Somebody's really done a number on you in terms of your emotional, the way that you are emotional. I feel like the Six of Swords tells me you're moving away for a reason. We have a Knight of Pentacles going into the future. We have Two of Pentacles. It's Three Pentacles looking for partnership. There's one pentacle. Sorry, things are backwards here. So there's one pentacle here. You can see it. And then there's two pentacles here. What are these people looking on for? I've always wondered that as I look at this card. Who are these people? They look a little shady. I'm just saying. It feels like people are watching you, but not really watching you. It's like they're around you while you're out of balance, but they're not really helping. You just keep showing them that you're in balance. Seated. It's going to be a long road from here. Why am I getting all of these downloads? It's going to be a long road from here. Sorry, I just got to talk it out, y'all. It's going to be a long road from here because I feel like you made a decision to disconnect from somebody who might be Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. I feel like that it's been a long time coming that you disconnect from this person. You may be starting over after being with somebody for a while. You may be starting over. Two of Pentacles is like, I don't really have a whole lot to start with. And I'm kind of trying to stay in balance. It's going to be a long road. I'm looking at the labyrinth here on the wall. It's going to be a long, winding road. It's going to be hard to find my way to the abundance here. The Nine of Cups. Magician, you're manifesting it. So it feels like somebody has left a relationship or has left someone behind. Left someone behind that they thought that they had a lot of feelings for. And maybe you did, but I think that you realized that, you know, this wasn't going anywhere. It was taking too long, and it was a Two of Pentacles relationship, I feel. The Knight of Pentacles tells me that it was somebody was dragging their feet and wasn't really being honest with you. Or if they were to be honest, they were just taking their time doing it. But I feel like it's left you in the place of the Two of Pentacles. You know that in the near future, there is something out there for you. I think you're going to begin to manifest something new. May I suggest, be so humble as to suggest, that you just throw it all at the universe and just say, look, I surrender it all. Just tell me what I need, and I'm willing to accept whatever, I'm willing to receive whatever you give me. The Justice card. Yeah, you had to say it. It feels like you did say something to someone, or you learned about a lie. 6 swords and 1 is 7. The Queen of Swords won't deal with it. She's got her sword down in this picture, so I feel as though she's not going to, you know, tear at anybody. She's not going to be so honest that she cuts someone, but she always requires the truth. And I feel as though that somebody was lying to you. That might be why you disconnected from the King of Cups, or the one that was giving you emotional moments. And I say moments because I think that's really what it was. We have the Knight of Cups. Yeah, I think you really want to go back there, but please don't. Retrograde's coming up and it scares me. Don't go back there. If it's something that you had to disconnect from or cut away from to get your justice, then it's probably not for you, right? We have the Page of Swords now. We've got lots of swords coming up here. We've got the Knight of Cups and the Page of Swords. You know, I think that you know that there is something else out there coming. You know that you feel that there's a message coming. The Wheel of Fortune is here, right? All things abundant. It's moving forward. Divine timing is coming. That might be what you're feeling. The Knight of Cups, of course, is the messages that are related to emotions, right? Emotional messages. And it might have been a really hard emotional thing you had to do, getting your truth, cutting out this person to get your justice. It made you in the Two of Pentacles. Yeah. So you may have lost money for some of you. And if you didn't lose money, I feel that you did suffer some sort of an impact, whether that be, you know, a material impact. Maybe you had to sell some things. Maybe you had to sell a house and now you're on your own. You're starting again at Two of Pentacles. Page of Swords is here. I feel like you're going to be very much more engaged with your thoughts, your negotiations, and your knowledge of how you get your information about the people that you feel the most emotional about. I don't think you're going to run into anything like you did before. I mean, Sag, that's you, right? You're the Disney princess or the Disney prince. You believe in happy endings. You believe in riding off into the sunset. You believe in getting on the carpet, right? And riding off with Aladdin. You believe in the Disney ending is what I want to say. And you were hoping for this Disney ending. I think you're going to be more careful next time in inviting in people who play with your emotions. You're not having it. The Queen of Swords is here. We're not having it anymore. We're not doing that anymore. I think this week you realize that you need to do more research on the people. You need to wait, hold back. Sagittarius, you like to run at the shiny thing. How do I know? Sagittarius rising. That's how I know. You know, you tend to invite it all in and then like you can't make sense of it. Your manifestations are powerful is what I want to say. Seven of Swords, Four of Cups, Seven of Cups. Overwhelming lies. Overwhelming lies is what I want to say. I'm sitting here in the Four of Cups. I'm holding this one cup, right? That's what we see here in this depiction. Holding this one cup. Wondering what is going to become of the one cup. But I feel, unfortunately, the cup came with a lot of lies. You have a lot of opportunities. I feel like people are looking at you as an opportunity for emotional things, but I think you're holding them back. Look at that dragon. I think you're huffing and puffing and burning their house down. I think that you're kind of keeping people back by saying no. I have a lot of stuff to do. I'm feeling overwhelmed. I don't really have the time or the energy. Somebody wants to take you out or invite you to a holiday party of some kind. Nine of Pentacles is here. Somebody who's quite abundant and very, very much about themselves, very much about taking care of themselves. But the Nine of Pentacles is attached to the Five of Swords. Yeah. Am I going to get hurt again? Three of Cups. Yeah, I can go to that party. Nine Pentacles. I'm looking great. I'm standing in my power and I'm good. But am I going to get hurt again? Five of Swords. Eight of Cups. I'm going to walk away. The Sun. I think it's going to get better in the future is what I want to say. But in this moment, in this week, I feel like what's going on is you're going through this stuff. You're kind of breaking away from somebody. It's taken a long time to do this. You're trying to manifest something new. Some of you are leaving a relationship and now you're in the Two of Pentacles. You know the Nine of Cups is coming. But I feel like there is a lot of other stuff that has to happen first before the sun comes out. Yeah. So I think that this week is the week that you kind of reconcile with yourself, that it is what it is. You got to go through all the stages of grief. After you let go of a relationship, you have to go through all the stages of grief in order to be able to heal. Yep, it's a thing. Go look up the stages of grief. You'll see where you're at right now. All right. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Capricorn, this is your sneak peek for this week. If you are interested in a private read, please look below. Help you find your way to Wizio where you can see all my pricing. Whew. I'm not going to take it because I didn't call it, but we do have Knight of Cups in reverse. We have Unrequited Love. Well, what do we do here? Okay. There we go. Just saw Temperance as well. Okay. Capricorn. Capricorn, what's up for your sneak peek for this week, Capricorn? Queen of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, Page of Cups. Well, that's you. There you are. Love. Nothing but love. Yeah. Always willing to help. Always willing to heal. Almost to the point of depletion. I don't think you're into it anymore, though. I think you're going to start moving slower at the things that require your healing energy, that require you to be emotional about things. I think in the past you were the person, the steady one. And I still think you are, just saying. Queen of Cups is here, but I feel like everybody expected it of you to be the steady one, the one that moves slowest. We can count on Capricorn because Capricorn's making good decisions, moving slowly. I think in the past that's really everybody's sort of take on you is what I want to say. Honestly, what I think is you are the queen. You are the Queen of Cups. You could have water in your chart. You also could be dealing with someone who's a child or someone that you have an age difference with here. Someone who, what I want to say is you are mismatched in your terms of your emotional or love energy with this person. And, you know, people will argue it, but I stand by it. It's like, how can I say, when you don't love yourself enough, you cannot offer but only that to someone else. And what I mean by that is that if why that word? Charlie just said snuffleupagus. So he said, you know, I could offer you a snuffleupagus. Why am I saying that? I could offer you, and you wouldn't know the difference. Okay, so if you don't know, some of you are watching this and never watched Sesame Street back in the day when it was actually a good show when I was a kid, and the snuffleupagus was there. You could offer somebody a snuffleupagus, but they don't know what that is because they are a page. They've never seen a snuffleupagus before. They're young. So if you're in like if you're watching and you're like in your early 20s, or you know, someone who didn't watch Sesame Street growing up is what I want to say, that you don't know what a snuffleupagus is. And that's the truth about love. The Queen of Cups has gone through the trials, has gone through the hard work, the connecting to the universe and finding out who she is. This person is someone who is bossed up in their love energy, their emotional energy. The page is not. The page is just beginning on that road. The page cannot love the queen to the depth that the king can love the queen, because the page still hasn't gone through all of the lessons or stages in emotional wisdom that they must have in order to love like a queen or a king. So what I want to say is that you are possibly either it's a child that we're talking about here, someone who is not really emotionally developed yet, or somebody who is younger than you, quite a bit younger than you. And so you're loving them like the queen. You're loving on them like the queen because you have emotional intelligence, but they're loving you back like the page because they don't know what emotional intelligence is. They don't know what that means. They've never seen a snuffleupagus. They don't know what it is. Yes, I'm telling you. Where did that come from, Charlie? Okay. All right, Capricorn. So I think the deal is this. I feel as though it's been emotionally overwhelming for you to be the Queen of Cups in a place where you're with a lot of pages. That's what I want to say. We have the Page of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. Somebody who doesn't understand how money works, somebody who isn't really responsible with their money, someone who's just at the very beginnings of understanding what finances are or how to materialize things in the 3D. This person is someone who has a very remedial or young understanding of money. They have a very remedial or young understanding about emotions and love and what love actually means. You have more of an understanding of that stuff because you're grown. But this person is either an adult who is not emotionally advanced or a younger adult. Maybe there's a big age difference. That could very well be. You don't know what's going to come of this. But the whole thing, I feel, is very emotionally overwhelming for you because you're the one who's expected to carry it all, who's expected to, you know, go over all the details, make sure everything's in place, make sure that we're planning everything, make sure we're going slow enough. And I feel like you're the one who's carrying it all because you're dealing in pages here. We have the Hierophant and the Nine of Cups. What you want is you want commitment. You want happiness and commitment from this person, but I don't think that they're able to give that to you right now. But look who is. That's who's in the future. Maybe your person levels up here, but I think that right now they can't offer commitment. They can't offer financial responsibility or financial stability. They cannot offer more than a cup's worth of love for you because they just don't know how. They're not at the place you're at. And so these are the complications of being in a relationship where there's a large age difference. You can't ignore these things. That wisdom is a thing. People learn lessons as they live. And I feel like what you don't see here is that what's holding up this relationship is passion. So you two are attracted to each other, but this person really is only giving as much as they can because they can't give any more than that. This person truly loves you, but you fight a lot. Yeah, and you might fight a lot because they don't have the same understanding that you do about a work ethic or about what to do or about how to take care of self. I think sometimes the words get really hard. But then, you know, you're forced to be the Queen of Pentacles. You also have to be the money manager now because you're dealing with a Page of Pentacles. I think that you really love this person, truly. You really do have a depth of love for this person. But what I want to say is that it's inevitably going to end. Yeah. It's inevitable, dear Queen. And when it does end, in walks the King of Cups, the one who is also emotionally available, emotionally intelligent, the one who's connected to you, the one that you're psychically connected to you, the one that'll finish your sentences. I think you're in a place right now where you're in probably a relationship that is hard. It's really tough. It's a karmic relationship and it will end. The World card is here to say so. Yeah, the door is closing. The chapter will end. I don't know how long it will be, but the chapter will end. And when you finally clear out that energy, in walks this person. That person. So I feel like you are the one who is the person who stands behind your person. You are the ride or die. I feel that in the Six of Wands because the Six of Wands isn't going anywhere, right? It's usually about heading to victory. It's a card of movement. And it's also people seeing how much you're achieving and cheering you on. It's about people respecting you. And I feel like right now you feel like you have no respect in your love relationship. That it's not going anywhere, that you're not moving, and maybe this wasn't the place that you thought it was. Maybe it's really not home. Because the Six of Wands, that person on the horse is coming back from the fight, coming back from a lot of hardship in their life, and they're heading home, coming home from the war, coming home from the fight. And I feel like you feel like you're not home. You don't know what that is right now, but you're not home. There is communication here. Tell me about that. We have the Nine of Wands and the King of Pentacles. I feel like something that has been going terribly with money, that things are about to get better, but I also feel like you're scared of money, that you are the person who is a spender and not necessarily a saver, and that you need to learn that. But understand this, the point I'm making here is you got to be the king. You got to be the king. You got to be the queen. You got to be everything, because this person is too young to learn, or they haven't learned their lessons yet. But you guys have a good time together and you're living together, I feel. But yeah, there we go. Again, it says it's coming to an end. It's divine timing, but it's coming to an end. All right, I'm going to get out of that energy, but please know that this week is something. I think this week you're really thinking over where you are in your relationships, is what I want to say. All right. Aquarius, I am here for you, my friends. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. And I'm here to do a reading for your sneak peek for this week, Aquarius. How are you? I hope you're well. I hope this finds you well. If you're interested in a private read, Aquarius, please look below. In the description, you'll find your way to Wizio, where you can look at my pricing. I do have a package that's available right now for the first quarter of the year. Yep. And that would be January, February, March, April. I go week by week. It's a long reading. And I'll give you some predictions that can come up for you in 2023. All right, here we go. Here we go. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. You're talking to someone that you haven't talked to in a while. Someone who had walked away from you. I feel like you're talking to them currently. I feel like this person is someone who is very honest with you, or you're being very honest with them, right? Aquarius, you're being very honest with them. This person, like, it's like you're kind of in a no holds barred attitude. I feel you're like, you know what? I don't really care what this person thinks. I'm just going to be honest with them, and they can choose to stay if they want to, but they don't have to. This person is someone that you've known for a long time, or someone that you've grown up with, someone that you have watched in the different stages of their life. Eight of Cups, yeah. Somebody disconnected from you emotionally, or you from them. You've been feeling disconnected from this person. And it could very well be that somebody's reaching out to you from the past and saying, hey, let's reconnect. Let's talk about it. I feel like you're being really honest, though. I don't feel like you're entertaining ideas right now. I don't feel like you're entertaining soulmates or people. I feel like this person could be a friend, and maybe that's someone that you got disconnected from a while back. It feels like friendship. It doesn't feel like love, if I'm going to be honest. The Hermit is, I feel like that you went through a breakup or a disconnection, or maybe disconnected from self, the Eight of Cups, but the emotional thing is on the line here. I feel like it's a disconnect. So you simply could have maybe just not talked to this person. You went to school with them, but you haven't talked to them in a while, and they're trying to reconnect. This person is showing up as the King of Swords, or maybe you are. Take it as it resonates. The Hermit, I feel, is you've been alone for a while. And the good news is that the good news to you is that somebody's coming in to make conversation. Somebody is coming to speak with you. Someone you haven't spoken with in quite some time. I think that you've been really very focused on self, that you've been hermiting. You've been trying to figure out your light. You've been trying to rise above the path you've been given. It's been so hard for you. I just feel it's been so hard for you. Yeah. The path that you're on is the path you're supposed to be on. And I think that you've taken a moment of pause in the Hermit card. It's Virgo energy, right? I need to recalibrate. The GPS needs to be recalibrated. Yeah, where am I going now? I think that this person is being sent to you is what I feel, is that the Page of Wands is about messages, right? It's a messenger, and it's a messenger of passion, but it's not a whole lot of passion. It's, hey, you still look great. I haven't seen you since like high school, but you look so great. Like it could be someone who's giving you, they're playing to your, they want you to feel attractive. Yeah. They want to let you know that they're attracted to you, but in a very small way, by saying something like, hey, we haven't talked since school, but gosh, you haven't changed a bit, right? The Six of Pentacles in the reverse. This is someone that you never really got into a friendship with. It feels like somebody that you've known for a while. It could be a soulmate, doesn't have to be, but I feel like it's telling me here that the Six of Pentacles is like there was no reciprocity here. There was no reciprocity in this conversation or communication, and so it just went to the wayside. It could be someone that just kind of faded out of your life. It happens, right? It happens in cycles. Just don't stand in the doorway, Aquarius, is what I want to say. People come in and out. Allow whatever is leaving to leave, and don't chase it. And also allow to arrive whatever is arriving. Seven of Cups. Yeah, you have a lot of emotional options. And so I don't know that you're going to entertain this other person. It is divine timing, I want to say, for things to move forward quicker than they were in terms of emotional stuff, in terms of love. I feel like there's been a transformation in the heart space with you. And I'm going to say that the heart space transition to me is like, I'm not going to get taken advantage of this time. You're making a decision, right? The King's holding a sword, and the Knight of Swords is a sword. I feel like you want to move forward quickly. I feel the Wheel of Fortune is going to push you there. There's divine timing here. It is divine timing. I feel like you're going to... I feel like that you don't understand how beautiful you are, how people see you, how you move in the world. People see you very differently than how you see yourself. And so I think that although you're not getting reciprocity from this person you may be thinking about from the past, that there's going to be a lot of opportunities coming towards you. It's going to be hard to make a decision about who to go out with, who to see. If you're the person who definitely can't go out with anybody unless you see them as a spouse, you're going to have a hard time. That is an idea, Aquarius, that you need to change your mind about. Because if you're dating to marry, you're never going to find the right person. But if you get out of the doorway and you allow the flow, you allow whatever's going to arrive, and if it decides to leave, let it leave without chasing it. I do believe that you will eventually have this transformational energy in the heart space, realizing that the universe really is conspiring to bring you what you want, but the fact that you keep chasing the things that are not yours is getting in the way. Stop chasing love. Yeah. So why did you two disconnect? I just want to see if this is benign or malignant. Speaking of malignant, there's the Capricorn energy here. So I feel like you guys disconnected because you were just on different paths. That's what I feel. Yeah, that one of you was on a very spiritual path, a path of knowledge, a path of seeking knowledge, making commitments, making sacrifices, and the other one was just a good time, Charlie. Yeah. Charlie just said it's not all about the good time. It's true, right? I feel like this person was maybe fiery. Yeah, I think there was a codependent connection here is what I want to say. A codependent connection, and either you realized it or they did. Either you're the codependent one or they are. And I feel like this person had way too much control over you, that you were no longer making your own decisions. You were acting in a way, and I always say that, right? That's something I always talk about, that when you pull off the label off the paper and you stick it on someone and you decide, you make the decision they are the soulmate, that's when you can run into trouble, when you're chasing love. Because if, even if it's a dog and you decide that it's a cat, you might start treating it as a cat just to make your point, because you are Aquarius. You will stand on a point until you're dead. Yes. You won't let it go. No. So I think that that you two just weren't a good match, is what I'm going to say. In the past, you two just weren't a good match. You're kind of sad that maybe too much time has passed here. Oh, they're coming back around. So you're going to get another chance with this person, I think. I think that there's been a lot of growth. I think you've had a lot of spiritual growth. They've had a lot of growth in their career, in their mind, the way they think. Maybe they've become very educated. But they're all about the truth, this person. This could be you, of course. Take it as it resonates. I feel like the Hermit is also your energy. And I feel like something is moving forward here. The Wheel of Fortune is here to say it's divine timing as long as you quit chasing. Get out of the doorway, Aquarius. Let people do what they will. People are going to be people. People are going to be who they are, and you got to let them be who they are. All right, here we go, Pisces. Whew, starting to lose my voice. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Jupiter, Pisces, here we are. This is for you, my Pisces friends. I am your two fishes friend. It's in my moon sign. Welcome, welcome, Pisces. Please, Pisces, know that I do a Pisces reading every week. Pisces and cross watchers. If we are going to build a Pisces high vibe and tribe here, I'm going to need you to help me out with the thumbs up, sharing, subscribing. All right, here we go. If you're interested in a private read, please look into the description. You'll find there my link to Wizio, where I right now am reading for 2023. It's a reading that is for the first 4 months of the year. I'm doing it by quarters. It is a long reading. It's very detailed, week by week. All right, here we go. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Jupiter. We're looking at Pisces. Pisces. Right. 4 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Oh, I love this depiction. I am in love with these cards. In love. I am smitten. It is the Wizard's Tarot. They're beautiful. So the 4 of Cups, right? Bottom of the deck. Feeling a little bit redundant is what I want to say. I've read all the books. I have all the knowledge. Still sitting here, not looking at that cup still hiding my face from the opportunities that are coming to me. Not entertaining any other ideas emotional ideas, emotional learning. Yeah. So we have the Six of Swords. We have the Four of Pentacles. And take a look at that. The Four of Pentacles, the doors are all chained shut. We're not sharing nothing. You're not coming in. No. Might be your overall energy, Pisces. I'm not sharing it. Nope. Pardon me. Six of Swords is here, though. I feel as though you've been through enough. I feel the Four of Pentacles was you. Everything was in lockdown, is what I want to say. That you were in lockdown. That you had locked yourself behind the door. You weren't sharing. You weren't saying anything. Maybe you were alone, spending a lot of time by yourself. The Six of Swords says that while you were behind the doors, though, you were quite productive. And I feel that you're working, that people are watching you work, that you are racing against time. That's what I want to say when I see that, racing against time. I've got two swords, three. Oh, I see. Making a decision about moving forward. Yeah, Six of Swords. I think that you are making a decision about moving forward. I think that you were not in the energy of making that decision is what I want to say, because the Four of Pentacles was in the upright, but now that it's in the reverse, I feel like you are willing to be a little more vulnerable, that you are willing to entertain the idea that maybe that the relationship you're in or the thing that you're doing or whatever's going on needs to stop. You're walking into the fire and you don't care. You need to end it. Yeah. It feels like there's somebody that you are very, very attracted to. There either has been a transformation here, or this is something that's ending here. These cards are just adorable. Look at that. Beautiful. Yeah. Death. All right. Six of Swords, moving forward. We're moving on. Yes, we are. Three of Pentacles. Queen of Cups. You need someone who's on your side, Pisces. You need someone that you don't have to work so hard for, is what I want to say. And so that's why you've decided that you just need to stop giving away so much. I feel like, Pisces, you're the person who gives too much all the time, quicker than everybody else, is what I want to say. And it just ends up you sitting there in the water, right? In all your emotions. And it feels like you've been through a lot of it, because she's pouring out a cup, but look at the ocean she's sitting in, or the lake, or the river, stream, or whatever. It's like every time she comes up against someone who she feels will take her cup, they don't, and she pours it out. But I feel like what you're looking for is someone who's going to be a partner to you. Someone who's going to be into your magic. Someone who's going to be into your magic. Someone who's, there's a tree in the background here. Someone who wants to grow a foundation or grow roots. Someone who wants to begin again, or someone who you want on your team. Someone who that you can be vulnerable with. Chariot. Yeah, victory, right? Moving forward, moving quickly. In charge. I think that you've decided that you're no longer going to give your cup to someone who's going to abuse it. Someone who's just going to say, nah, no thank you. That you're not going to be the one offering the cup. You're going to wait for the offers, and that's the best place to be. Because when you're chasing people, trying to give them your cups, you're not making the right decision. Not all the time. Very few people do. You know, we can look at that. We know that for sure because we look at the divorce rates, right? And when you're chasing someone and deciding who they are in your life, and just, you know, getting the wedding ready to plop someone into the suit to get to the altar, that's not going to work. No. You really gotta look it over. I feel the way you're looking at love is transforming here, and I think that's why the Death card is here. I feel like you are someone who needs to be in charge of your feelings. And the way you're doing that is by, you're just going to stop offering that cup. Yep. Justice. There is justice in the Chariot. So, being in charge, being the one who has the reins, floating to victory by yourself, leaving places that you don't feel welcome is what I want to say. And feeling okay about it, the Justice card. 8 of Cups is in the reverse. Aha, plot twist, right? There is somebody who walked away that is about to loop back, about to come back. It's the boomerang card for me when the 8 of Cups is in the reverse. And they're going to be met with the new queen, the one who is not giving a cup. This person, whoever left and is coming back, is going to have to work 10 times harder than they would have had to work if they came back earlier, before you had this transformational feeling or thought or energy about the depth of feeling, about not sharing the cup anymore. We've got the Knight of Pentacles. It's been taking a long time for you to change your mind. Pisces, you're not a fixed sign, right? But I feel like it's been really tough for you to change your mind and realize that maybe you were making the decision about who the person you were supposed to be with is, and you weren't manifesting it. You weren't manifesting the person. And it's been taking forever for your person. So maybe you just assume because it didn't come right away within the first year or the second year that it just wasn't for you. But I think that it's still traveling. I feel like there is an opportunity coming here, some sort of an opportunity for you to transform with someone who walked away and is now coming back. Oh, that's beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. There are 2 people who are very different from each other. Gemini. It's interesting that these 2 people are different from each other. I mean, the only thing they have in common really is that they're humans. You can tell by how they're dressed that they're very different, that maybe she is someone who's very grounded, someone, you know, she's in greens and blues, someone who speaks her mind and someone who is very grounded in who she is. The other person's in gold, flashy. Yeah, someone who needs to be seen. You know, the hat is high, right? Look at that. It's pointing to the tower up behind them there. Is that a tower? No, it's a tower. It's not the tower. I feel like you're very different from the person who you feel, and I mean, I don't think you feel they're coming back. I'm telling you that they are, but I don't think that you feel they're coming back. I feel like this opportunity has been traveling for so long that you think it's dead in the water, but this person is choosing you because they're very, very much enamored with you. 6 of Pentacles. This person is coming in to give you reciprocity. Knight of Wands, because they are really attracted to you. This person's going, this connection is going to start out as a passionate connection. For some of you, it's going to start out with intimacy. It's not going to look like a relationship. It's going to look like intimacy. Someone is coming in and out of your life, right? The Knight of Wands. And, you know, y'all can judge who you want to judge and how you want to judge them. But the fact of the matter is that there are people who are not interested in relationships. They're not interested in soulmates. They're not interested in being married. They're meeting people and letting the people come in their life and letting people leave their life. And I feel like this Knight of Wands is one of those people that they keep letting this person transition in and out of their life. This person is, you know, celebratory with the passion is all I'm going to say. 10 of Pentacles is the truth is this person who is coming in and starting this thing with you that looks like all it might be is intimacy. It's not. It's this. You just don't see it. It's the 10 of Pentacles. It's the whole thing, Pisces. It's going to start out as passion. It's going to get to reciprocity. This person's going to come in and out of your life in passion, but I think it's leading to a long-term relationship with the lover. I think that things start to move as they should. And it goes from passion to a long-term relationship here. 7 of Swords, somebody's not telling you how they feel. Queen of Swords, but you're going to tell them how you feel. 3 of Wands, but maybe you'll wait a little bit. Maybe you don't want to scare them off just now. 2 of Wands, but you are thinking about going down this other path. This person seems like someone who is different from the person that you've liked or will date. This is someone who you're going to be very honest with from the get-go. that you don't really care if they're the lover or not, if they're sent to you by the universe. What you're going to do is test them with your honesty. And if they can handle your honesty, then they're good to go. Four of Cups. There you sit. You're bored. Got the World. Look how beautiful that is. Yeah, World card. So something's coming to an end here. And I feel like when after something comes to an end, King of Cups comes in. That was Sagittarius's reading. If you have something to do with Sagittarius, they got the same two cards, but this way. They got them the World, and that the King of Cups was coming in after some courage. I think there's some, you got to open up your own new chapter here, the Fool. And I feel like you get the courage to close off something that really didn't serve you. And that causes you to push out some energy through the door, and in walks the King of Cups. Your love. Yeah. All right, I'm going to go for now. Thank you, Pisces, for coming here. If you made it to here and you're a cross watcher, thank you so much. If you're interested in a private read, please look below. You know what to do. I love you guys. I'm out for now, and I will see you during the week. I'm going to go. Love you. Bye-bye.